See the sky, see the clouds amongst the sun.
Hi guys, you're here with Namastè. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. Guys, thank you for all your love and support as always. Right, today we're just gonna do a general read and see what energies want to interact with us at this moment in time. Yeah, and just take it from there. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's see, I hope everyone is doing well and everybody is very much well rested. What does the collective need to acknowledge and be aware of today? So if you're new here, I always start my reads with either an Angel Ascension card, and I now have these beautiful Atlantis cards, okay? So this energy is used to bless the space and then to see what energies want to interact with us and what messages they want us to know at this current moment in time, okay? So the card that has fallen is creative expression. And then we go ahead and read the message. So this one is, creative expression. In the golden times, the Atlanteans loved to express their creativity through art, music, making beautiful things. They put their hearts and souls into their creations, knowing that the more they poured into them, the more love would radiate out from whatever they had fashioned. Although they had the power to manifest objects, they preferred to make them and derived great satisfaction from creating simple and unique pieces. This enabled them to enjoy their senses and helped them to develop their right brain. Be individual is what they want you to know. Your guidance is to do or make something creative. However you express this, you are called on to channel your divine energy into the unique, beautiful, harmonious, and original. Take this opportunity to develop all your senses. Create something unique and satisfying. This feels like a continuum from where we started with, I think, yesterday's read. But then the draconian, why can't I say this word today? The draconian energy came through, okay, which was an awareness. I also feel like I want to pull an Angel Ascension card as well, but I feel as though we're going to read this one at the end. Whoa, hello. And we got the dolphins again. The dolphins came through yesterday as well. So again, this very much playful innocence type of energy has come through. And you know what? Something that I don't really speak on too much, and I'm actually enjoying that this card came out. I think a few videos ago, I expressed my love for creating things with my hand, and I got a tattoo done. I think I was about, I was doing this shit before I was of legal age. I was tattooed and pierced up before I was 18. Like I always looked older than my age so I could get away. I got my tongue pierced at like 16. First tattoo when I was 16 too. I think over here it's 18, or you need a parent with you. But when I was about 16, I got this. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. This tattoo on my wrist. All right, and the only way that I could interpret that was my spirit resides within my hands, because that is my creative center. I am always doing shit with my hands. I'm always cooking, I'm always creating things, I'm always writing. These are my channels, you know. So to see this creative expression and this childlike, and again, the read before was heavy on what made you happy as a child, you know, whether it was artwork or drawing or poetry. Something that you may possibly need to revisit. Why are they pulling me to these cards today? We haven't used you for a little while. Okay. Starseed cards. So anyway, let's explore what this energy wants us to know. Let's go a little bit more deeper into it. Wow, immediately cracked open. Flew out, rock bottom, surrenders the alchemy of life. Wow. Followed by you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness and face your true north. Yes. Tap into you fully and wholly. All right. With this super blue moon, I don't know how everybody is feeling. And again, for me, it just felt like a rebirth and a wide friggin' birth to that happen. And I was just like, what the hell? Like, I'm kind of used to the, you know, the ebb and flow of life. Like, I'm understanding it more and more and more. But this one, I was like, oh my God. Yeah. And sometimes, as we know, birthing is not an easy process. It's very painful. Okay. But it is needed in order to get into the next realm, the next portal of our human life, of human form, so to speak. You've got the well orca leaders, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep, and an empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Okay. We also had the seeds of Mintaka come through, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. So yes, very much on the creative energy. You need to dig deep within yourself, okay? You're shedding, if you see, it's almost like you are shedding a skin. Your human form, you're connecting to that divinity within you, yeah, to access exactly what you need at this moment in time to be able to have that creative expression, even if it's singing. I love to sing. I was always told that I was very much shit at it, believe it or not. And I believed that. And then I started to smoke, and that kind of messed up my vocal cords for a moment in time until I thought, no, I don't want to do this anymore. And I started to clean myself up, okay? Yeah, you're not going to be everyone's cup of tea. And who gives a shit? As long as you're happy with you. Keep your opinions to yourself, you know? The sea of Mintaka. So you just, again, this is like divine potential. You're dipping into that creative reservoir again. I feel like you're going deeper and deeper into understanding what is right for you. Okay, because maybe sometimes we still got that voice in our head that may have been our parents of, you know, she's so good at football, maybe you should be a footballer. And you're chasing that dream, but you're not realizing that someone planted their seed in your head and you've been watering it, but it's not your seed that you planted. Okay, and then every time you're trying to pursue this, it's just not kind of working out, and you're not realizing this because this isn't part of you. This is what someone else has tried to imprint on you. Okay, you may be good at football, but you don't want to seek it out as a career. But then because of that because of that seed that someone's planted in you, and then when you've done your research, you're like, oh my God, footballers can earn in excess of, you know, $1 million a week. You're like, yeah, you're chasing it for the wrong reasons, okay? Number one, it's not your destiny. It's not what's within you. And number two, you're chasing it for the wrong intentions now. Do you understand? And this is all about, again, deciphering what is yours, the empathic, what's yours and what's not yours, all right? What is it at the root and the core of you that you need to do for you? Not what other people are telling you, not what you think will make other people happy. What is right for you, okay? I'm also picking up that maybe there is a song that may trigger you back into, oh my gosh, like a nostalgic childhood, or even teenager. Because like we're at our rawest forms of potential when we're young children and when we are teenagers, okay? There is a drive that happens in us. I remember when I was a teenager, I was like, oh my God, I wanted to join the army. Because I was like, I just love being physical in that sense and staying fit, and that was what I wanted to do. And then the universe was like, you just need to sit down with that. And at the time, they were very much strict on piercings and tattoos. And because a lot of my tattoos are of like Egyptian origin, because that was me at a certain stage in my life, they were like, no. They were very, very strict. I know now you can walk in tattooed from head to toe, but they were a lot stricter, and my piercings and stuff, they were just not on it. And they declined me, and I was like, okay, cool, so what am I meant to do now? Then I was like, okay, maybe I should become a police officer. And then I was like, nah, I don't know. It just didn't fit well with me. Do you understand? There were so many things but one thing, and again, I had to realize that life path was something that somebody had embedded into me. It wasn't for me. That's why it never worked out. But one thing that I have always been good at, whether I knew it or not, was teaching. Okay, I'm not a qualified teacher, but I have been in spaces where I have been, you know, people could see it in me and I've been able to teach. Okay. I used to teach children. I actually used to teach children about their own spirituality. I used to have a class of children where we would sit down and I would get them to focus on their breathing and their meditations, and I would listen to their dreams. You see all the stuff that sometimes parents just ain't got the time for. You know, the creative element of a child's mind. And they're like, they would call me auntie. Auntie, this is what happened. Because that's just how they gravitated towards me. And it's I've always been left in weird spaces by children, because at some point they end up calling me mum as well. And it's an honour that they sense that energy in me. But at the same time, I know sometimes for other women, that's a trigger point. Do you know what I mean? But these kids will come, auntie, or, you know, that little Freudian say, Mum, this is what I experienced, and I saw dragons and fairies in my sleep, and I'm just sitting there like, yeah, they're really connecting to their spirit animals, their spirit guides, their spiritual team. Do you know what I mean? And encouraging children in that way to be who they are, and to let them know what they're experiencing is real, because a lot of us as children have these experiences and our parents were just not for it. Do you understand? And they would be oh, I don't want to hear that rubbish. Or if you're from like a Caribbean background or an African background, they'd be like, that's obia, juju. No. Like, these are the things, the stigmas that we're brought up with, and then we're afraid to go deep within to see and understand what it is. Okay, this is the embrace into the great cosmic womb. This is your going deep within yourself, and we're not given that grace. And sometimes our parents are very well versed in the spiritual realms. Okay, some of them hid it through Christianity or Catholicism or whatever religion that they were born into, knowing that there was something a lot deeper behind it. Okay, hiding things in plain sight is what I'm hearing. But they just didn't want to pass it down onto you. So maybe this is a time for you again to connect the dots for yourself and allow these I can't say it, it's going to come out wrong. The dreams you're having, what's the word? It starts with a P. I'm hearing it as pathetic. It's not prophetic, prophecies, that word there, but with the TIC at the end. The dreams you're having, the feelings you're getting, even maybe the deja vus of seeing things happen way ahead of time, and then it happens right in front of you and you're just sitting there like, what the actual all right. Embrace it. All right. So again, your creative expression, how do you present yourself to the world? How are you showing up? What is it within you that was specially designed for you to bring forward in this world, is what I'm hearing. Okay, is it your voice, being able to teach, being able to sing, comfort people through your words, your poetry? Is it your artwork? Okay, do you create creations that are so friggin' special, different, that it's like looking at your artwork is like a whole portal to another timeline? Like, get to it. That is what I'm hearing. Do you create things with your hands in a sense of woodwork? Do you, I don't know, create coffee tables? God, I don't know. Do you have a special flair in how you do it? Do you understand? Do you create jewelry? Handmade crystal jewelry is what I'm hearing. Necklaces, earrings. Are you a kitchen witch? That's the only way I can express it. Are you good at cooking and putting things together and allowing that love and energy to just expand into your food? Is a catering business what you need to maybe get into? Are you a herbologist where there is just something, excuse me, my voice keeps on changing. Is there something unique in your healing abilities to be able to put herbs together to heal people? Do you make natural skincare stuff where there's something just, again, very unique and special in the way that you put things together that is unmatched to anything that is on this market? Like, are you hearing what I'm saying? Like, fuck all these high-end labels that are charging, I don't know, all £500 for a water-based product that barely does anything for your skin, but just because it's got a particular label on it, they can extort and get away with that bullshit. Okay? Tap into you, man. This is what this is about. It's your creativity that's going to propel you forward, not this logical mind of, oh, I don't think it's going to work, or no, I've got to do this and I've got to do that. No. Tap into that essence. Go back into this rebirth energy. Go deep within this vortex. Okay? Go within. They're showing me. And this is going to sound weird as well. They're saying tap into your shadow self as well. I feel like your inner child is a gatekeeper to an element, a talent of yours, and because you've had to bury your inner child so deep, that they're gatekeeping this creative expression that you have, something that you haven't done since you was a child, because life just lifed you. It lifeballed you. They're saying go back, take that time of rest. Go back within yourself. Tap into, there's something about your childhood that you really, really friggin' enjoyed. Whether it was you and grandpa doing it, you and grandma doing it, okay? I feel like the teachings, that creative element came from a grandparent, not your parents. Your parents were too busy working, but grandma, grandpa, they showed you shit. You need to unlock that, but you need to heal that aspect of your inner child, is what I'm hearing. I'm also hearing that for some of you, again, back to your grandparents, you resemble an energetic pattern that is so friggin', it's like you could be twins. And I'm also hearing that even probably family members who haven't seen you since you was a child, when they see you, when they get a chance to be around you, they're going to be like, you are just like your grandma. Okay, and that is an honor. That is an honor that you need to really bow down to. Okay, you are that continuum for your bloodline. Right, we've got, what else has flipped over? We've got baby steps as well. Okay, so it's action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Yeah, this is going back to what I was saying, that raw unlocked potential within you. Come out of your logical mind. This is following your heart's desires, okay? When we're children, we're not fucking worrying about bills and shit. And I'm not telling you to be not to be responsible as an adult, but you need to get back into that childlike element of your heart space. What makes me happy, all right? They just showed me an image of my kids, like when they get up and when they're feeling hungry, sometimes they'll raid my cupboards, and it's not until I'm looking for something and I'm just seeing an empty packet there and I'm splitting a wig, where's this? And they're like, I don't know, but the evidence is scattered around the house. So sometimes I'll buy a box of sweets and I'll be like, you have to ask before you go in it. And then I'll just see random empty wrappers. They don't give a shit. They're doing what makes them happy. Do you know what I mean? And as much as it pisses me off sometimes, I laugh. I'm like, yeah, well, you know what? Let them enjoy themselves. Anyway, we've got star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. Yes. Go back into this cosmic room. All right? You're going to have to just, in the darkness, remember that aspect of a seed. All right, it has to be flung into dirt, in dark, not knowing what the fuck is going on. Same thing like the room, all right, until that crack happens, yeah, which came at the beginning. That crack happens, and then you start to grow, and then you start to grow up, and then when you grow up, that's when the light comes in, okay, and then you're being nourished again by the sun or the elements around you in order to grow. All right, take a step back and allow things to reveal themselves to you, okay? Again, the light body, the crystal grid, transmissions, activations, you, again, go within. We've got the star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. Like, these cards are literally just confirming what I've said. They are literally confirming what I am saying, all right? Is there anything else? Confirmations. I didn't even pull my angel cards. This energy came in quick and fast. Yeah, double mission, light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. The raw you, the unfiltered you, the uncensored you, okay? No more censorship for who we are, okay? No more plodding along. All right, we need to really like come in like a force is what I'm hearing, but a gentle force, not ego. We know what we represent on this channel: love, light, and healing. Okay, but sometimes we have to get a little bit forceful, but in the right way. Okay, remember, we are all. We possess it all. We have it all. It's how you tap into it, how you use it, and the intention behind it. Okay, being called on these cards for some reason. Isn't it funny? I've just connected the dots here as well. Isn't it funny that after we've had this, the read that I did, wade in the water, everything is bringing us back to childlike essences, like this rebirth. Isn't this amazing? Yeah, home flipped out. This supermoon has really done what it's needed to do, and I'm ever so grateful for it. I've got home. What else? Ebb and flow with life, relax with life. Okay, yeah, endless opportunities. Once you're true to yourself, okay, if you're trying to imitate, they want you to remain being you. Don't imitate nothing or nobody around you. Put your own little flair, okay? Because when we're trying to imitate what has already been done, yeah, sometimes it can work, but the universe wants you to be you, okay? Yeah, the sound of the universe. Ooh. Why am I hearing... Someone may need to listen to the sounds of thunder. You know, you can get those endless music on YouTube, like the healing music. Thunder may be of importance to somebody. Sounds of nature, but thunder in particular. Anything else, Spirit, to close down this reading? Yeah, look at that. Infinite. Infinite and unique gifts. What can I say? What can I say? Well, anyway, I hope this reading is resonating with you guys. Anyway, we're going to go into the Angel Ascension card that we pulled. I feel like I'm doing this backwards today, but we follow what Spirit wants us to do. We're going to read that, and we're going to actually pull on these ones last for some reason, and then do our positive affirmation. So the Dolphin card reads, Dolphin sonics purify and raise the frequency of water as they swim through it, so they can access, maintain, and pass on the wisdom of the golden Atlantis and Lemuria. Those dolphins who shimmer with aquamarine light were the angels of Atlantis. They are mighty beings who help to hold the frequency of the ocean. Choosing this card invites you to tune into the beautiful dolphins and access a message from them. Your guidance is to relax and flow with the current of ascension, knowing that the dolphins are telepathically imparting help and wisdom to you. I connect with the dolphin wisdom. And they just showed me something as well. So yeah, the flow of things has changed in this read. Yeah, let's go. This one. Yeah, courageous, transcending fear. Yeah. I feel like the more you're understanding the power of your childhood and you're healing this inner child in you, there is a great unlocking happening. You are the gatekeeper of you, is what I'm hearing, okay? So have the courage, be courageous enough, okay, to really go deep, to be the you you're supposed to be, not what the world has thrusted upon you, okay? I'm hearing that song, Express Yourself. Yeah, gateway. What did I say? Gateway, mystery, voyage, travel. You are the gatekeeper to you. It's what you want to unlock in this lifetime. It's what you're willing to face. Okay? After the great storm is always a great calm. Sometimes we have to walk through this storm and say, fuck it, you know what? Sometimes life will make you so incredibly uncomfortable in what you're doing right now. Okay? In order to get you moving and shaking. Alright? Because stagnancy and comfort zones are silent fucking killers. Alright? They're like the thieves of joy. Why did I... Oh my God, they're showing me... What's that guy's name? What's that name of that movie? Is it Elf? That Christmas movie. And he's a big man. He's a big man, but he's walking around like he's a child. Is it Elf? I don't know why they showed me that. Yeah. So we've got the wise woman of Wonderland, integrity and compromise. Yeah. And then we've got the hawk prince, spirit communication and paying attention. This is amazing. Do you know what? I don't even feel like I'm ready to close this reading down as much as I really wanted to. Right. I have the gatekeeper. You being the gatekeeper of you and your inner child. What do they want you to know right now? Oops, excuse me. We're going to go a little bit deeper. Yeah. Okay, so your inner child wants you to... Your inner child holds Arcturian light codes, okay? Evolutionary downloads, recalling power and future thinking. Alright, then we've got the Merkaba activation, transcendence, ascension, you are rising up, okay? This is the gate, one of many of the gates that your inner child is the gatekeeper to. Wow. These cards really want to speak to us today. Yeah. Crown chakra, divine connection, holy experiences, miraculous energy. Lumerian seed codes, embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, and living with grace. And then we've got the solar light upgrade, solar plexus chakra, inner fire, willpower. This is all childlike energy. It's beautiful. All right, this is what your inner child is gatekeeping. This is where your raw, unlimited potential is. Okay, so again, whatever shadows you need to face from your childhood, now is the time, and you're in a safe space to do it. Yeah, Seraphim's Gateway, voice activation, angelic attunement, and divine support. So maybe for some of you, it may be a talking therapy that you need to go to find power in your story. Okay, to be able to express your story to others who are going through what you have already been through. Okay, there is an active, in talking your truth, there is a healing. Okay, in speaking it from a place of empowerment, not fear. And sometimes when we have to talk on what we've been through can be extremely scary to begin with. Okay, and you will know when your emotions are not heavily embedded in it anymore. I remember there was something that there's aspects of my life that I used to be shit scared to speak about, you know. And I remember there's a few instances where things have happened. I remember I was, again, where I used to teach, I was teaching children from the ages of like literally toddlers right up to teenagers. And I remember there was a teenager who came with a particular problem, something they were experiencing within, you know, their college settings. And they came to me about it. And for the first time, I could speak on certain things without getting emotional, because now I know through my experiences, I can help others. I can help heal them. I can give them the advice that they're not going to get from anywhere else. Because I'm very raw and open and very unfiltered with certain things when it comes to, I don't, I know it's going to sound weird, but I don't lie to my children. I give it to them in a way that I know that they can handle it. Do you understand? But I do not, I'm not one of them parents who's, oh, you're too young to understand. I will break it down for them in the best way that I feel that they will understand. And if they get it and want to ask me more questions, then I'll be like, okay, okay, let's go a little bit more then. Do you understand? So it's like your experiences and you being you and you just being very raw and owning it, okay? You're, again, just sending out that healing frequency to others. So you really need to go deep within, and this is where you're going to find your raw passions, okay? To be able to co-create something, even if it's just a spiritual counseling business, because you're a good listener and you can empathize with people and Give them advice that probably they missed in their story of, well, did you look at it this way? Okay? Please don't downplay any aspect of yourself, because there is someone out there that needs you. Okay? So again, go deep within. Start to unlock this child, whatever's happened in your childhood. Set it free. Work with it, not against it anymore. Okay? Hold that shadow self hand in hand and say, baby, what do you want from me? What do you need from me? What healing do you want? Because we've got stuff to do, and we can't be fighting all the time. All right? We can't be lashing out when we're not getting our way. We can't go into self-sabotage anymore because you're feeling a little bit scared or frightened or unloved. How can I nurture you? What do you need from me today? Okay? This is how we're going to start to speak to our inner child, or even children. Okay? That's how we're going to deal with us. Engage, honor, love, and shed light. Okay? On that baby that still sits within us, and even the teenager, yeah, because that teenager is that inner child, just now with more fire, okay, with more back chat and lip. We remember what we were like as teenagers. Okay, we were like toddlers on steroids. That's how it would have felt for our parents, at least. Okay, so we're going to nurture and honor those aspects of us, okay, and guide it, alchemize it, love up on it, so that we can unlock all this unlimited potential that we have within ourselves. Okay? Wow. Let's close this down with oh no, they did say to me, let me honor spirit. They wanted me to pull one of these first. Ooh, hello. We've got rage. Followed by soul forgiveness. Yeah. My God, and then divine lineage. Okay. So, whatever you are holding on to, and you know what? They're telling me whatever's happening is a silent rage inside yourself. It's not an open display of destruction, or there's an inner rage of not acknowledging who and what you really are that was happening somewhere in your timeline. Okay? And again, they want you to alchemize this energy into love. Okay? Soul forgiveness. Forgive yourself. Forgive others. Okay? That there's a... Oh, okay, wow. And then we've got the divine lineage, because this is where you need to be. Okay, there's a song. Why are you making me sing so much? There's a song by Lauryn Hill. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. So forgive others and forgive yourself. Okay, yeah, forgiveness. Heavy on forgiveness right now. All right, but this the transcendence that's happening. Okay, sometimes on this journey we feel like we're healing and we're there and we've got it going on, and sometimes it's just that little thing that we've overlooked, that we don't feel like we feel like maybe we have healed, or we don't really need to look on it because it's not really relevant. That can feel, it could be as small as a grain of sand, but the way it will anchor you into almost stagnation, or into like a self-sabotage energy, will feel like a ton of bricks. Okay, so we always need to look at everything and don't shy away from anything. We've got blue star. Follow the light of your inner compass. Yes, the blue star, it will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. Come on now, spirit. Thank you. We've got guidance. Yes, you are not alone. You are guided by the masters and teachers of the highest realms. And then love. Oh my God. Live your truth and share the love that is in your soul. Amen. Ashe. Wow. Beautiful soul family. This is the end of this reading. I really hope this has resonated with you. If you feel that this will relate to somebody that you know, please do share please do share these messages. Please do like, subscribe, share, comment, and hit the notification bell so you know every time that I do upload. And again, just thank you so much for all your wonderful love and support and understanding, especially when I just need to take a step back and a bit of time for myself too. We're all on this journey together, okay? We are all on this journey together. I'm still going through processes of healing and thinking, again, like I've said, things are okay, and then boom, you got to look at things just a little bit deeper. So again, like I said in my last video, no one is above anybody in this space. We all learn. We share and we learn from each other with a pure, clean heart, okay? So I leave you with nothing but unconditional love. And I catch you on the next video. Namaste, family.
Why did this lucid dream will come as silent? So keep dreaming, babies, and stay woke.